Well, hello and welcome to your host here, Eric, on the Gmodism channel. We're back with some more nice little Gimle battles. Yes, indeed we are. We are going to check out this beautiful thing, Flat and Effective, by DripWasTaken. This is the Super Meg, so I will assume this thing is heavily inspired from the Megalodon. In any case, I just wanted to spawn the Gimle to show you some differences here. We have a similar cost here, top speed of 29, we have 60,000 blocks here, we have a firepower of 2,200. Here on the Gimle we have a similar cost, we have 20,000 blocks more about, we have much less firepower, which is a little bit... I didn't know that, which is interesting. And we have a slightly slower top speed, do we not? This thing is, of course, 374 meters long, and this one has a very similar length indeed. So, it will be quite interesting to check it out here. And now, we are in the wrong ship, so we'll need to go over here, so that we can check out what's going on here. Man, I feel it's... these engines, are they not pretty loud? I think they are pretty loud. Well, inside of here we have this little... we have a very... well, we have a very basic interior here, type of bridge. So we're gonna check out the ship here. So what do we have? We have a different array of interceptors here with turning thrusters. We got a cram cannon with 200,000 health, high explosive and frag, 180 degree. I wonder if it's going to detonate close by us. Right, we have some lamps to the side here. We have many of those, and we have a laser system, which I suppose is a 48,000 continuous beam laser. So pretty similar to the Gimle's laser, I believe. I don't remember exactly. We just pause it here so we can move around a little bit easierly. We just connect ourselves up to the laser connections. These are weird. Inside of here we have, okay, the Gimle's laser is a 20,000 energy. No, it has a 40,000 energy laser plus a 20,000 Q1 laser on it. That's a bit crazy, I suppose. Anyways, we're gonna cut it left and right just to check out what we got here. So the interior layout reminds me a good bit about the Gimles. We have some turning thrusters, ducted and nice. Right, and we got a lot of interior empty space like this. We have a lot of engines and important stuff under the waterline, as should be. Really cram heavy design, armored in the front of them, as should be. We got quite some interior armor going on there, very smart, and a EMP insulated little core there, and here we're having a heavily armored weapon controller under that turret instead of on the turret. Interesting indeed, some auxiliary engines and stuff like that. Now, here we have the laser, but here we have a weapon system also. That seems to be a sandblaster type. Very interesting. So we're going to see how it does in combat with the Gimle. I think we should just check a little bit cross-section here so we see what we can expect. We have... Is this heavy armor? Yeah, we got some air gaps integrated using beam slopes, some heavy armor, and several layers. Well, we're gonna see if it's a two-sider or if it's a one-sider. But will be interesting to see what we got cooking here from DripWasTaken. And here are the stats if anyone wants to have an extra look. Oh, and if you want to have these cool, like, I don't know, screensavers or menu images and stuff like that when you're loading stuff, you can actually have that. You can see like that, it disappeared quickly. But I actually have my pack, which I got help from Kevin in our Discord to put together and edit in a nice way. You can download them and add them to your library to spice things up a little bit with some army of Gmodism glory mixed in with the other factions there. Won't replace it, but we'll just add. And in that video I also teach you if you want to add your own screensavers and stuff like that, so check that out. We are in the battle here and we're going to click start. We got some blue lasers smoothing in there. And oh my god, did we have some issues with the turning ability of some of these cram cannons? No. It's just their firing arc being a little bit weird like that. Alright. Crams are popping in there. Oh damn. So, it seems that the crams incoming from the Gimle is not taken out here by any defenses, which might end pretty badly. Like, look at this, for example. We have an EMP blast going in there and hurting some laser damage capability. But fear not, the Gimle has taken more damage already. To be honest, look at that. Oh damn. That is a pretty scary cram blast. Now that health is high, I don't expect the Gimle's defenses to be able to take out those cram shells in a reliable way. We have a pretty scary burning laser here too, picking out our shields. Oh yeah, we were able to take out one cram shot, but there is more to go. It's pretty equal now. 79% versus 79%. This might be one of the more equal battles we have had for a good long time. One of the Arcobalista's barrels got shot off there. Not a good thing for the Gimle. She's a little bit sad now. Alright. That one bounced. Alright. We're gonna see what's happening a little bit here from above. I'm a little bit curious, as usual, to see how the Arcoballista Invictus systems are dealing with this. So we're gonna wait for the one there, exactly. Turn down the speed. We're gonna see what's happening. What's happening in the slow speed? Oh damn. The lambs were able to shoot at it. But we are going in here. Heavy armor is destroyed, going through and to the other side. Alright, so we went through the cram cannon there. And you know, the funny thing is the Arcoballista Invictus is so stupidly effective against so many contestants that did forget to have emergency ejection diffusers, EADs, so to say, or if they didn't add ejectors at all. And if you don't want to know what an EAD is, what AP versus AC is, look in the description for our dictionary video. It's not too old, and it should go through all of the words the From the Depth community use to understand this game much better. Oh my god, I totally missed. We have a missing main turret here. When did this thing fall off? That doesn't look too good for the poor Super Meg. She is probably going to not win this battle then, with already losing one of the 4 main turrets. But who knows? We should be going over to the Gimle and see how she is doing here. All of the 4 main crams are still there. Seems like the laser is lasing. We have a fire there in the back. Not 2 good times there, definitely not. We can definitely... Oh, bam! We can definitely not take out those crams coming in there after 5 shots, I expect. Just because I said that, it looks like our MDs were able to basically burn it out of the sky using fire and faith in the ecclesiarchy of Gmodism, of course. It's very important. Acta non verba, as the army of Gmodism's many different mottos are definitely not stolen from anywhere else. Oh man, look at this fire here. Here we have some... Yeah, it's getting hot here. Better put out the sunshades. Look at that. The Super Meg is at 80%. Also, about the ecclesiarchy. If you want to see videos before they are scheduled to everyone else, join the ecclesiarchy down below and you'll be having early access. From the cheapest tier YouTube allowed me to have, basically all features are there. But if you want to support the channel at a higher tier, I am of course very thankful. But if you just want early access to stuff, well, it's available from the lowest one. In any case, huge thanks to our commissioned officers in the army of Gmodism as well, which you can also join in the links if you want to have me build something for you. You need to join higher than cadet. But anyways, huge thanks to Commodore Owen, Lieutenants Anto, Cravey, Parpa Greed, Vincent Veritas, Scuba Rocks, and Six Harriot. Your continuous support helps me a lot. We are, in any case, having a pretty harsh battle here. It really looks like the Gimle is going to win this thing. I'm pretty sure she will take this home, but the Super Meg is at 75% and is definitely still able to fight, and those cram cannons are not a joke. They are posing a serious threat still, even though 2 turrets are gone. Thus, I am not so sure we will be getting the same results in the next battle. The only thing I can say is that I'm very happy that I'm not a thin turret neck builder, because even 3x3 usually results in having your turrets blown away a little bit. I'm a believer of fat neck turrets when we're talking about big cram and stuff like that, in my experience. But we will be seeing from the winners bracket of the Gimle challenge if any of the winners, maybe we have some thin neck turret there, who knows. Well, crams are still popping in there. We have a lot of interceptors, but they're a little bit slow on reacting. There is an empirical testing video, by the way, where I try to find the perfect settings for vertical launch interceptors to use against cram cannons. Can be pretty interesting if you want to take your game up to the next level. Oh damn, that was a pretty darn good shot there from the Gimle. Looks like the firepower of the Super Meg is starting to waver quite a bit. Cool with this color scheme on this ship. I think this is the most beautiful ship with this color scheme so far. I like it. Look at that. You can see all the blue interiors. 89 versus 64. I think it's a smaller matter of time until the Gimle will be able to call itself the absolute victor. Now I don't know where I am, but I am apparently in my character So that is not good at all. Oh my god, how far did they wander away? This is like insane. I should have the super long render distance mod thing if it works nice still. Not that I tried it, but whatever. In any case, look at that. Oh, by the way, if you want to watch some From the Depth live entertainment 24/7, it should be a live loop of several days of stacked content without intros and outros on the Gmodism channel. You'll find a link to it on the end screen, and go there and subscribe. The channel has to get to 1,000 subscribers for me to be able to apply it to the YouTube partnership program. And if I can do that, that will actually help me very much, because then YouTube don't steal the little money that channel is making. And well, who doesn't want to get paid for their work, right? If I'm putting so many hours on making a good content there and YouTube is taking it all, you know, it doesn't feel fair. So if I can apply to the YouTube partnership program, at least we can share it. YouTube provide a platform, I provide the content. That's fair. But now it's not fair. So do subscribe to that channel. If not, you should definitely consider checking out that stream and see if you probably don't want to be tuned into that channel anyways. If you want some, you know, nice entertainment whenever you want, instead of needing to wait here for our new tournaments and battles and stuff. Well, the Super Meg is down under 55%, which means we'll move over to the next battle, because it's despawning. GG. I think, well, we're gonna see what happens next time, but the design strategy of combining continuous lasers with crams is a pretty good one, because that's how Gimle survives so many of these battles. Next battle, here we go. So, I just want to... Oh my god, I'm so curious. Like, will this first little weird shell from this... Oh my god, it almost actually hits. Cool. I wasn't sure if it would hit. Ooh, here we got to total miss cram shells. Ooh, look at that. We have Arquebalista Invictus time from dead on angle. We'll have to see what happens here. Oh, we're shooting underwater. And this is when people are skipping. Look at that. When people are skipping to have ejectors and stuff like that. Damn, this one is scary. And it is scary still. Look at that. It kind of messed up parts of this laser already. Well, we should be getting back to normal game speed. I wanna see how the Gimle with its diff flak sieves are gonna deal with this situation. Ooh, look at that. We have a bouncy cram. And those kind of got through a little bit. That laser is definitely targeting hot blocks. Look at that. It's going after the decoy after decoy. Look at that. A lot of damage is being dealt out here. Damn. That cram shell got shot out in the air. Our lambs are desperately trying to kill these crams. Man, I don't think I should have that lamb on so long range. Oh, bam! That is a good hit. Instantly. The triad is destroyed. And the golden hole now has a temporary open roof party. Not a good time. Looks like the Super Meg wanted to place a couple of decoys in the back too. We're definitely targeting some hot blocks there with a laser and the Vigoletta marksman turret. Yeah, that is absolutely very funny. Ooh, bam! That is a potential AI kill. Ladies and gentlemen, We'll have to go in here and check the damage. Okay. Okay, not as close as I thought. But bam! We have one of the front engines getting shot off. And you know, that's stuff that can happen. If a clamshell hits the right spot, it can be game over with one shot. It's almost impossible to stop all of them. And investing in a system that reliably stops all crams is probably a good bit waste of money. Oh damn, look who's lost a main turret in the beginning of the battle. It's the Gimle's turn to take such a loss. This is starting to get very interesting. This is what turned the tides of the battle last time, I believe. So we shall see if this destruction of this turret will make it so that the Gimle loses the second round. If the Gimle wins this round, of course, it will be the victor of this battle. Because that's how it's worked. We are working with a double elimination thing, you know? It's how it works. Double elimination. They are just going through it. Look at that. They're just melting through. Now you wait for a bit and you see what blocks came through. And the scary thing with a system like this, it might as well be an AI mainframe. Now the chance is below 1% that will happen. Given a shot, it's probably like 1 promille or something, but it could technically happen. Every time the Arcoballista shoots, it can. And it's the same with the crams. It's pretty cool with these hard penetrating super damage systems where we have crams, where we have super penetrators. They usually don't do that crit damage, but they can do. Crit systems like that rely a good bit on luck, and if you're having so many different things that have extreme luck in your favor, if you combine enough of them, you will eventually be lucky. So that's what the Gimle is trying to do. We're gonna check out here. The Gimle class is at 82%. Oh damn. It is technically behind the Super Meg by DripWasTaken, and bam. That one was a little bit close. We'll have to look at those secondary splitters. They didn't scratch the AI parts really, but they scratched around it. And as I said, that is something that could have been pretty fatal too, so that's pretty crazy. Oh, that's so many interceptors. Alright, that is very interesting. I think if we have some really big future battleship battles, maybe... It's hard to make good rules and stuff like that, because a lot of tournaments has a limit on how many firing pieces you can have at all. And counting singular launchers and firing pieces and stuff like that, I don't know. I just think it's a little bit boring, to be honest. I don't want to have too many rules, but I still need to have some rules to be able to not make a cheese tournament. Like a good while ago, when I started out making these battles and videos and tournaments in From the Depth, I didn't know much about the rules, so we inadvertently had a lot of cheese going on there. Which can be funny, but yeah, usually not. The Super Meg is down under the health of the Gimle with a quite big margin here. I wonder, why are we going so low? It looks like we have lost a lot of our floatiness power here. Oh yeah, definitely. The crams just keep popping in, and this is looking like a serious confetti party in a really fun way for the Gimle. Well, I think this will be a AOG Invictus moment. We'll see though. Anything can still happen. Oh god, no, wait. Did I misread that? The Super Meg is actually has a higher health than the Gimle. Look at that, 85 versus 78. How did I... Did something... I think I just misread that, right? I must have just misread that. Otherwise... Or... Yeah, probably. Weird though. Wow, okay, so yeah. Never mind what I said. It's just that the Super Meg kind of looks a little bit like it's about to sink, you know? And that kind of has me believe that the Gimle has a little bit of an upper edge here. But I don't know. If it goes too low, it's gonna start collecting some penalty points. And shooting with crams underwater, it's not gonna hit anymore. Are we having a serious case of rudders in the front, perhaps, to keep it afloat? Or are we desperately working with up props? Maybe it... Oh, damn. Maybe it doesn't have enough float. Maybe we taken out too many... either engine power or propellers for it to stay afloat in a proper way. Perhaps it should have had a serious case of rudders making it go upwards. If you probably seen when we built the Sheriff class Super Battleship thing, right? That thing had a smart little addition of rudders that actually work like hydrofoils, like these are, but these are actually trying to force it down. Oh, because they are working with pitch. Look at that, and now the Super Meg just went so low for so long that it was considered rule breaking. Well, it did submerge a good bit there, but you saw those front little rudders that helped with the pitch. Those things should absolutely have been pointing upwards at all times to force it go upwards as long as it goes forwards. If you check out my Sheriff Battleship build video, you can see I add that. So even though someone basically shoots it out of the sky, it will not sink. It will kind of slide a little bit on the water like a hydrofoil and be so much more resilient. Well, GG, that was an interesting little battle. That means that the Gimle class is indeed winning this battle, and the Super Meg will be having another chance in the loser's bracket. Now, I do believe that the Super Meg could have won this battle. You can see that Gimle has taken some serious damage. Gimle was not able to shoot down all those cram shells, and all it would have needed to win this thing was, for example, that this cram shell landed kind of here instead. Well, so interesting. Now we're going to have a little extra action just for fun. We're gonna see if the Gimle would be able to take out 2 of the Super Megs. I do not believe it can do that, but damn, we'll have to try. See how we're doing with this. Those lasers are a little bit scary, that is for sure. Having a good case of double broadside popping in there. Look at that. We can't take out that many cram cannons. Of course not. We can take out all of them from one of the Super Megs. So, having 2 of the Super Megs will most definitely be the Gimle's doom. Oh, and it seems that Gimle as a name, Gimle, is hard to write or pronounce, because a lot of you, like, when writing about it, you write like gimbal, or you write like, what is it more that people call it? It's the gimbal, or the I don't know. It's a lot of different word names. It's just the Gimle, like the golden hole people can hide in, if they are kind of righteous or something. Yeah, to escape the Ragnarok, which of course, if you didn't know, the Gimle was originally built because our previous battleship, the Draconia, was challenged by another YouTuber that made an update to the very famous Ragnarok ship from Robas. So Brenzo rebuilt that and made it better, and that ship was so much stronger than the Draconia and absolutely took it out. That RAG 2.0 cost 2.2 million materials, which is why that is the limit, the budget for the Gimle class, as well as contestants that wish to combat the Gimle. So, if you didn't know why, then you have that. And if you want to watch when the Gimle was constructed, every thought behind every single block basically here, almost, maybe not quite there, but a thought behind every choice of gun, armaments, defenses and armor. If you want that, in the links in the description, you have Making of the Gimle, the movie. That is my re-edited version of all of the videos that went into making the Gimle. I think that Making of the Gimle, the movie, I think that's like 8 hours or something. So yeah, if you think I'm really boring, well then you should download it and sleep to it. But if you want to do that, you should definitely check out the Relaxism channel instead on the end screen, because I know I have that feature, so I'm using it on the Relaxism channel to make some sleep help content too. What do you know? Now you know. You didn't know. Which also, by the way, is a channel that needs some 1,000 subs for me to join the YouTube partnership program, which I wanna join. Yeah. The Gimle is super sad. You can see this proximity detonation frags are absolutely glorious. I will add these to the Gimle as updated version when all of the battles for the initial fight with the Gimle is concluded. Bam! Look at that super confetti. Now, the left side of the Gimle is, as you might know, almost completely unarmored. So it's gonna have a very bad time by getting pummeled with from the Super Meg from that side too. Gonna have a very bad day. Yeah, the Gimle is just a few percentages away from despawning, I say. It's at 55% and it's at 66% right now. Not surprising at all, but both of the Super Megs are basically unscathed. I think that the Gimle was trying to damage them, but was just not able to put enough damage through to crit one of the ship. Or the Gimle was just not very lucky this time. Who knows, indeed. That's not the world's best FPS. We'll have to... That has to be said. Look at that. Pretty sad Gimle. However, that's of course just for show, because the Gimle were able to defeat the Super Meg 2 times. Did you write in the comments which of them you thought would win? Were you right? Well, in whatever case, please like the video and do subscribe if you want to check in on some more battles. You know the options. Watch me on Twitch live if you want to. We have the support options down there and up here. And other than that, please check out the Relaxism channel and the Gmodism channel and pop in some support subscribes. We can, in any case, conclude that the Gimle has absolutely no chance of taking out 2 Super Megs. So thanks a lot for watching, and huge thanks to DripWasTaken for the submission, and of course to all of those who are supporting the channel regularly. Or, I don't know, there is one-time supporters too on donation, but that's not very common, of course. People wanna, you know, have a little nice membership badge and stay along, which is more fun, I think. Nevertheless, this is your host Eric of Gmodism, and we're signing out.